Hello, my name's Dwayne, and I'm doing this equipment layout because my daughter suggested I should and start a little YouTube channel. We're convinced there's going to be about 57 blooper reels on this thing before we're done, but we're going to try to get through as best we can. So I'm starting to hike the Appalachian Trail on Wednesday. That's the day after today. Tomorrow, the day after today, tomorrow. The next day is Tuesday, and then it'll be Wednesday. And I'll start on Wednesday at Springer Mountain. I don't know what today's date is. On the 19th. Okay. So I'm laying out my gear. I know I have a lot of gear, and it probably weighs a lot more. Pack probably weighs a lot more than most people would recommend. I don't even know how much it weighs, but we'll weigh it at the end, and maybe folks can kind of guess how much it weighs. I'm sure I'll end up sending some stuff home at some point as the weather warms up, like my sleeping bag and such. There's a couple items that are like definitely luxury items. I don't know how long they're going to last before I send them back. It all depends on the days. So anyway, let's see what I'm bringing with me. I'm bringing with me a rain jacket because I expect it to rain at least 1 or 2 days while I'm on the Appalachian Trail, maybe 3 tops. A couple pair of gloves, waterproof gloves, for the coldness of this spring. It's still a little chilly there in the early mornings and night times. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do some nighttime hikes, and I will want some to keep my hands warm and dry, and I'll some regular dry gloves. Of course, a good headlamp. My headlamp is a Coast, and it's USB charged, so I love that about it. So I don't have to worry about batteries for that. Anyway, I have a couple of rechargeable batteries for my phone and my headlamp and my Garmin inReach, because I do not want to be without some kind of communication and entertainment as well. I have my Nalgene bottle for after my Sawyer Squeeze has done its job on my smart water bottle. And just in case something happens to my Sawyer Squeeze, I got a backup of some tablets to purify with. Since I'm not bringing any backup of this, I want to make sure I stay healthy. Kind of a luxury item is going to be my Felix camping chair I can sit on. I never thought about using this before, but a different YouTuber commented on how he first saw someone use one of these chairs, Pat Mack, and after that he was sold on a camping chair for himself. Trekking poles, of course, and this is not really a luxury item. This is more of a necessity. This is Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Book 2, The Sea of Monsters. At nighttime, when I do have service, I will be reading this book to my daughter, who's going to be back here.
Hi.
A sleeping bag. I'm not sure how long the sleeping bag is going to last me as far as on the trail, because I'm more of a warm sleeper. But it's a little chilly now, so I'm going to go ahead and bring it along. And
it does get smaller than that.
It does get smaller than that. When I bought it at REI, I ordered it, and they brought it out, and they said, okay, here's the sleeping bag. And I said, it does squash down, right? And oh yeah, it does. This bag comes with it, so I will be able to squash it down. This is sort of a luxury item. It's a fire rope I got. This is probably going to come home later, because I don't think I'm really going to have a need to use a fire rope for whatever reason to start a fire with. Some repair kits, mesh and fabric repair kits for my tent, which is MSR Hubba Hubba. Really good tent, but in practicing with it out in the yard and such, the rainfly did get a couple of rips in it from falling sticks and such, so I want to try to keep that in good order. I have my personal hygiene kit of toothpaste and toothbrush. I do have some deodorant. I'm not doing like some folks do and cut their toothbrush down to save weight. I'll just keep the toothbrush, I'll be okay. Some camp soap, clean up a little bit. Some pack wipes, because bears do poop in the woods, I've been told, and I probably will too. My shovel to leave no trace of what I've left behind from my behind. Let's see. I have a few shirts to wear to change in and out of as I need to. A towel to wipe and clean my face off from time to time. Also have my camping pillow, which I know a lot of people would just use their clothes for a pillow, but I may or may not end up sending this back. Like I said, I'm less concerned about weight. I'm more concerned about volume of what I'm taking that fits into my pack, which is a Gregory 70, I believe. Really great. I think it's a really great pack. And on the front of it is my Garmin InReach to help me keep in touch. This is kind of a luxury item too. It's my X-Bed to fill up my sleeping mat and my pillow when I need to, but it also has a light, as well as I can recharge my phone with it a couple times if I need to. Part of what I'm doing is to see how long I can go on the trail without having to go into town or a hostel, in a hotel or whatever, and try to recharge my gear, recharge my phones, recharge my batteries. I want to see how long I can go, how many days I can go without having to do that. And I don't know, maybe somebody can make some guesses for me. Okay, moving over to this side, I've got shorts and my underwear. Too many underwear, but I do like to be clean. Too many socks, but once again, I do like to take care of my feet, make sure they are safe and don't get lots of blisters and such. And this would be my sleeping mat, a little bit on the larger side, but I did try it out and it is a very, very good sleeping mat. And of course, camp shoes for after the day. I do not don't want to have to wear my hiking shoes all day and into the night if I'm going to be walking around camp or going down to get some water after I see how they last. And to put everything in, I have waterproof bags. So I want to keep things waterproof. And if it does rain on one of those 1, 2, or 3 days over the course of the next 2,000 miles that I'll be hiking, I want to try to keep my gear and my clothes as dry as possible so that I'm not carrying extra water weight in that manner. Same thing with my food prep bag. I have all my bag in its own, all my food in its own bag. And of course my bear hang, so I can hang everything up.
Not over your tent.
And not directly over my tent. If I probably don't want to invite a bear to climb on top of my tent to try to swipe at my bear bag that's hanging in front of them directly above me. That might be a bad idea. I have the Jetboil in my propane tank. I used this last night. It worked really, really well and very, very fast.
For green beans.
For green beans. Cooked last night's green bean supper.
They tasted amazing.
And they did taste amazing. So my food is going to be a combination of some Mountain House meals and some stuff we picked up at the store and some other things that my lovely bride, Carrie, is dehydrating for me now. She did dehydrate some beef for me. This is maybe a poundish or so. I did try it out. I told her that I wasn't sure how well I would like it because it did taste a little dry. She didn't think that was a very funny joke, but I thought it was hilarious since it's dried beef and it hasn't been reconstituted yet. I was taking it out of the bag. Layla's not laughing either, so it might not be as funny as I think it is.